What's the point of surviving if you are not thriving? Hi, I'm Dr. Diane, and this is Too Soon to Stop, the How to Reinvent Yourself channel for those who have no desire to retire. I love using my over 30 years of emergency medicine experience as a physician and over 25 years as a real estate investor and entrepreneur to help you discover the best version of yourself by pursuing your dream that was put off because life got in the way. One of the many things I've learned while going through this cathartic process of creating Too Soon to Stop is that I am happier, more confident, and really going after my dreams. At the age of 65, I am continuing to develop myself to be the best version of myself while at the same time being able to help others do the same. This takes perseverance and courage because pursuing dreams can go against the grain at times and not maintaining the status quo. Growing up in government subsidized housing in Chicago, the biggest dreams for those around me was graduating high school and getting a job that would allow me to barely scrape by. Bigger aspirations and dreams were mine, and even though those around me at the time made fun of me because they just couldn't believe someone with my background would make it, I was indeed able to become much more because I was willing to put in hard work and believing in myself with the help of God. That is my main purpose, getting you to believe in yourself to really go after your dreams. I am thrilled to share my lessons with you to help you in my own unique way. It is most certainly my honor to be with you today. After 30 successful years as an emergency room physician, I now have new dreams and new goals. I have decided after much prayer and reflection that it is time for me to move on and make these new dreams a reality. My dream is to continue to impact the lives of others by helping them visualize and realize their dreams becoming a reality. This will never happen without having courage and tenacity to really go after your dreams, even if the naysayers are trying to talk you out of it. Naysayers are interested in keeping the status quo, not going against the grain. They lack the courage to challenge this so-called norm. A great example of a dream and visionary is the little girl who dreams of one day becoming an astronaut. Instead of listening to the dream-stealing naysayers, she is doing what she can to follow her heart. I remember when I was just starting off, a very popular young woman and well-liked came to me and asked me if she should become a doctor. Even though I knew of her, I really didn't know her personally. I certainly was flattered that someone with such great popularity would even think to come to me for advice. I only knew to tell her what I had been telling myself. I told her to follow her heart. Well, she went on to ridicule this advice and mock me to others. This certainly embarrassed and hurt me. I told her to follow her heart, and she went on to ridicule me. This is the only way that naysayers can unfortunately maintain their popularity sometimes. They keep things status quo. I am not sure what happened to this young woman who decided to live her life a different way, but if she did not pursue her heart's desire, I cannot imagine her living a life being anything but having a nagging sense of discontent. Their lack of willingness to step forward and not give in to fear is what naysayers do. They are locked in a prison and no thank you. One of my top interests in developing my coaching program is to teach others how to help themselves and others while pursuing their dreams. It has become obvious to me that in order to stay happy, I have to continue to help others to be happy. Those who are willing to listen can be empowered to make their own dreams a reality. Even if you have to put off decades of pursuing your dreams because life got in the way. Taking small steps every day can help you to achieve your 1% clarity that is needed to move that needle forward to create a successful and lifelong plan. Please don't become an overbearing, unsolicited, advice-giving jerk. Yep, that's right. You heard what I said. If you are really sincere, others will see your sincerity and want to help you. Yes, you. Always keep in mind that people really are watching and paying attention. They are looking at what you are doing and not simply at what you are saying. A lot of onlookers will simply be giving lip service, but those that are sincere will be standing in the end. And it will be obvious. You cannot let others' lack of support of you deter you from your plan. You must be rock solid in your convictions and determination. This is where the inner game comes into play and why it is so important to be working on your game plan every day to have that solid foundation to survive and thrive. Always be reading and listening to material that will help you to move the needle forward. You may need new friends who have the same aspirations and leave some friends behind. Don't give in to peer pressure. Remember, peer pressure is not going to pay your phone bill or put gas in your car. Never forget the 1% daily clarity goal. Stay focused. Yes, it takes courage to do this. This is most certainly, definitely against the grain. Expect naysayers to come out of the woodwork. They will say and do things to discourage you. This can be dressed up in a multitude of ways, but it is still the same. Be on the lookout for those who are full of negative comments and trying to talk you out of moving forward with your plan. Some may be well-meaning, but they are misguided. They are leaning on believing the status quo is the way to go. Status quo is not the way to go if you are going to make a difference. The book of Ezra in the Bible talks about this very thing. Ezra was a Jewish priest and scribe. His homeland was destroyed with the wall to protect the city of his birth destroyed. Many Jews were taken captive and sent to foreign lands to be slaves. Ezra was in this situation. He had the responsibility of being the king's cupbearer. Because he approached this seemingly menial job with integrity and excellence, he gained the king's favor. The king respected his cupbearer because of the type of man he was and how he approached his job. Ezra, in the meantime, had gotten word about the destruction of his home city and was deeply hurt and greatly disturbed. So when Ezra stood before the king one day, the king couldn't help but notice that he was sullen, and this was a difference from Ezra's usual demeanor. Even though Ezra was in exile and separated from his fellow Jews, he never lost his dream and convictions. He remained connected to his homeland in his heart, and when given the chance by the king, Ezra was able to go back to his homeland and rebuild the traditional wall that had been destroyed by war. This wall was necessary to protect and fortify the city. Ezra was granted permission to go and rebuild the wall by the king so that he was able to take the lead and do just that. A Herculean task for sure, but very necessary. Of course, naysayers with hidden agenda came out of the woodwork trying to distract the building and get Ezra and the other Jews that were working as a team to veer off course. However, in the end, another king with power and authority saw the sincerity and hard work the Jews had devoted to building the wall. This king was able to see the importance of building the wall and became an advocate for the Jews as well. The permission to continue to build was granted, and those trying to stand in the way were prevented from stopping the process. They therefore received help and protection to successfully complete building the wall. Although the Jews were in exile, Ezra had the conviction to take the lead and help the Jews to build back the dream of having a fortifying wall through hard work, perseverance, and integrity despite the odds against him. Obstacles did not stop or deter him. You can do the same with your dreams and your life. God will put people in your life who will want to see your dream become a reality and are more than willing to help you achieve it. Those that are not sincere with their hidden agenda to stop your plan to pursue your dream will become obvious as well. Once God sees that you are the real deal, willing to be humble with integrity, He will put people in your life to help you. It will seem like a coincidence, but no, it most certainly is not. It is God working hard to help you out. This is how I was able to thrive and have a successful career over 30 years. God put people in my life to help me to pursue my dreams so that I could go on to help others. I was able to help thousands and save lives while pursuing my dream. You can do the same. Remember, sincerity, a drum-type relationship with God, and having a humble, teachable heart are the real keys to successfully making your dreams a reality. Be on the lookout for those that are willing to help you and accept their help with grace and gratitude. No successful person ever made it alone. We all need a team that is working together. Have the courage to face the fact that not everyone wants to see you succeed. No time to harbor bad feelings against the misguided naysayers. There is way too much work to do to allow this negative energy to occupy any portion of your brain's bandwidth. Simply move on and stay focused. Forgive the naysayers, but this does not mean that you can trust them. The world is waiting for your unique contribution. Let's go. Till next time, praying for your success and wishing you the very best.